We're here outside a major UK supermarket in the north of England that's being hit regularly by shoplifters, and with John, a store detective, and he's going to walk us through to tell us what he's looking for and how he catches the crooks.
I would come into the store just as a normal shopper. I would push my trolley in, come through here, and basically just visionising people, checking people out, see who looks suspicious and who doesn't, you know. We're looking for anybody acting suspicious. Usually I would come into the store and I would check down each of the aisles, checking the high value lines, champagne lines as well. These are quite high value lines that people tend to steal as well, you know. Basically we're looking for people just anybody putting stuff into bags, anybody acting suspicious, anybody looking at a place, you know, because usually when people are shopping, they just go about the normal day shopping, they don't look around. If I see somebody looking around or checking around behind them, that's suspicious to me, you know. So we have health and beauty, which is high value lines as well, shampoos, razor blades, stuff like that, and then your detergents. These are quite high value lines. Obviously we have the snap tags on them. This is to stop people stealing them, but they will still fill bags with these, even with the tags on. They'll take the tags as well, you know. So basically just looking for anybody putting any stuff like that into bags. Some people will do it on the slide. They'll get a trolley and they'll be buying some shopping at the same time, and they'll maybe conceal it in the bag and then just hang it on the back of the trolley. They'll come to the checkouts or the self-scan. A lot of time I'll come down here checking the self-scan and the checkouts if the store is really busy, because you'll get people at the checkouts with bags on the back of the trolleys. I mean, I'll sort of just come past here and monitor what's going on, you know, seeing who's who. And then the self-scans, this is pretty much where a lot of theft happens, you know. Like, say for instance, somebody with a full trolley, you know, like this lady here, I would watch where she was going with it, you know. If she went into the self-scan, it would make me suspicious. A lot of people with full trolleys, you would go to the checkout because they're going to check it out for you, you know. But so if I see somebody walking in here with a full trolley, I'm like, that's a bit suspicious, you know. So I would sort of just monitor up and down here with a trolley, watching people on the self-scans, watching the movements, how they're acting, how they're looking around, you know. If anybody's in the self-scan, they're looking up and down or checking the self-scan, checking the checkouts, to me that's going to be suspicious behaviour. So I would sort of just hang around, maybe over on an aisle over here, like I'm buying something, or I'd be looking at these cards or something like that, and I'm actually watching what's going on the self-scan at the same time, you know. If I do see any suspicious activity, I will wait till they've checked out, passed all points of payment, then we'll stop them down at the front door. Excuse me, you haven't paid for these items, would you mind paying for them? Or either that or we'll retrieve the items and we'll ban the customer from the store. We'll give them a banning order and we'll say, you're now banned from the store, you're not welcome to come in here anymore. If you do come in here again, we will call the police. You will be done for trespassing. Okay, so my job entails a routine of going into the store on a daily basis. I would just act as a normal customer. I would come into the store, get a trolley, I'd put some dry goods in the trolley, and I would patrol the store for the whole day, 8 to 9 hours a day, looking for people acting suspicious in the store. So there's a lot of stigma around the shoplifting nowadays. Times have changed since, you know, 5 to 10 years ago, where it was really frowned upon. Shoplifters were really looked down on. Nowadays it seems to be the normal thing happening, and a lot of people seem to be doing it. There's a lot of stereotyping for shoplifters, you know, scruffy people, druggies and stuff like that, but it's actually everybody. It's elderly people, it's businessmen, it's businesswomen, it's workers. Everybody's doing it, you know. There's a big stigma about it, you know. So yeah, everybody's at it nowadays.